Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill today, Kyle Leahy. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ready to go? Kyle Stowers now at the plate. And that's how this series begins. Ball. Swings through that one for strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second baseman, Matt McLain.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. And a big factor for them in recent games, Sal Stewart.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Nope, that's down. Just missed.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Ball. And that clips the inside corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Outside, and the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Man at first, one away. Strike two.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Got him. Two gone now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, two strikes. Runner at second, two down. Here in game one of this three-game set.
Ball, that's inside. Ball, that's in.
And that's outside. 3-2 now. Nathaniel Lowe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one in the air, center field. Scott under it. And that is that. One hit, one left. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Back here in St. Louis, on the hill for the Reds, Bryce Miller. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Fastball for a strike. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Late with the swing there. Got him swinging.
Batting second, left field.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Nolan Gorman.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Stepping in, Lars Nootbar. Oh, 1 down.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Out to short, De La Cruz. The throw to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Foul ball. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. 2 down, nobody on. What a stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Busch Stadium. In now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe.
And he played for the American League this year in the All-Star game.
Hey.
Yo, 1. On the ground at first. He'll do it himself. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Sal Stewart.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Popped up. Ramos moving under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Will Benson.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in St. Louis, now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Pedro Pages. that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
You know, he's been a tough out for a good stretch now. Pitchers just haven't been able to figure him out. He's been doing a really good job of getting on base as well.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Miller measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Thomas Saggese.
Called strike right there. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Victor Scott II.
Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Trying to bunt his way on. And foul ball. Now the 0-1. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Masyn Winn.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Scott off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Timeout.
And that
That
one
ball
got
hit
a
him.
piece of him.
Batting eighth, Bryce
Jordan
Miller.
Walker next up for the Cardinals.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Out to short. And that will end the inning. 2 left on. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. No score. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Too high. Ball.
Right through there for a strike. That catches the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Here's a 1-2. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Banks off the wall. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
That one missed. Man at second. That's in for a strike at 95. And the count is 1-1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run blast. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Falling behind 2-1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
In there for strike one. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw sails over his head at first. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
De La Cruz in the box now. Takes strike one. The 0-1 in there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Ball in.
On the ground. Winn slings to first in time.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now this is in the air down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Ball 2.
Man on second, 2 down. Just misses with that one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Hit hard, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. 3-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 outs, runner at first. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kyle Leahy departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Hunter Dobbins gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Bryan Ramos. Clips the corner. That is strike 2. In the air, right field. Benson settles under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter, Alex Burleson.
Aye! Foul!
The 0-2. In the air to left center. De La Cruz under it. And a couple of quick outs.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Nootbar.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbar. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that'll do it. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Busch Stadium. In now for the Reds, Will Benson.
Hey! Ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. That misses the zone. Full count now. On the ground, right side. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Fastball in for a strike. And the count 1-2. This to third, Gorman. Tosses across to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
At the plate, TJ Friedl. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Way inside. Chop back up the middle. Saggese handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Reds go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman.
First pitch, way inside, a fastball. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one fouled off. The Cardinals trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. Thomas Saggese next up for the Cardinals. Way inside, gets out of the way.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. And that keeps the inning going.
Yeah.
The 0-1.
That's out.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. And he swings through that one. Out to short, De La Cruz fires over to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. The Cards leave 1, still down 3-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
You need, can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision. Had a dream, eyes wide open. I see. Hey, hey. I had a vision. We was on top.
That's a ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez up and loosening in the pen. Graceffo also getting ready. On the ground, right side. On to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
For Cincinnati, second baseman, Matt McLain.
Ball one,
inside.
no strikes. Went with the sweeper for the strike. Bounce to third. Gorman. Now the throw to first on the run.
No, he's safe.
And that's his third hit.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
So digging in, Elly De La Cruz.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Ball to strike. Runner on the go again. Nice grab to first. And they get the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
He was late there. Strike one. Man at second. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Scott on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So one hit is all they get. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2.
Ball! That
And on the
pitch is out.
mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Really
that's
nice
just
slider
out.
right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Smoked in the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ramos, batting with one down, takes a strike.
No, that's low.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Walker stands at first with one out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's inside.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Ramos wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. And first offering is fouled off. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. And the 0-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedl on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals nothing.
I wouldn't mind my 9 to 5 if I was coming home to you. Now I'm in heaven.
Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Ryan Fernandez will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe, 1 for 2. In the air, left field, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman, Sal Stewart.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. There's the strike. That one a little bit high, and that is ball one. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now here is Will Benson. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2.
Ball one.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and that was not close.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get two runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Ball.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Out to short. Tags the runner for one, and no throw. He's into first easily.
Next for Cincinnati, center fielder, TJ Friedl.
And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. His two-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Activity in the bullpen. Richard Fitz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That smash towards center. Scott under it, and that's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. Reds out front 4-0. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Left fielder, Lars Nootbar.
Uptown swing like New Jack up top. High heel, got you with a view at, always on topic. You be where the news at, center of the conversation like timepiece. I mean, dime piece, think I'm losing my mind piece. Love how you love yourself. I'm going in, gotta wish me well. And when you like, hey, when you let it walk like that, look at that motion. When like, hey, spin the record, say TJ, spin the record right now. Put on your sleeve now, okay. I think this is what we need now.
High fly ball, right field. And there's one away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The Reds leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals. Catcher,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Pedro Pages next up for the Cardinals. Pages having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
2 down, nobody on. And look out.
Perfect.
That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Second baseman, Thomas Saggese.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest.
No one can settle me.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Kyle Stowers.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost...
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A solo shot. His 21st of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish. With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That one catches the corner for a strike. In the air to left center. Nootbar on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Fernandez will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Richard Fitz.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
That one fouled hard the other way. Two down, nobody on. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Out towards right center field. Walker on the move to the alley. And that is that. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. And the lead is now 5-0. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Pierce Johnson.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Victor Scott digs in now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Masyn Winn.
In there for strike 1. Hard hit right side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder,
Jordan Walker, the next to hit. And that one lifted in the air center field. That is the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 5 and the Cardinals nothing. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here in St. Louis, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Hey!
Here's your 1. Just missed. Fitz, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Noel Marte, a runner at first for him, nobody out. And now the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Gorman. Quick feed to second for 1. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
1 out man at first. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Marte on his horse around third. Relay throw home. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the pole side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second.
Ball, that's down.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now here is TJ Friedl. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now.
That's ball 2.
Runner at third, 2 away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Cardinals nothing. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Here's a high chopper. McLain to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter, Alex Burleson.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Pierce Johnson done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Sam Mole into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ripped, base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbar. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, that's out.
The Reds up big in this one. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
For the Cardinals, third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's
inside.
inside.
Ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The turn by McLain at second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. Through 8 full, it's the Reds 6 and the Cardinals nothing.
Raise the stakes time, and I'ma make the climate change to straight lightning. From they side, we ain't the same kind. You gon'
All set to start the ninth in this one. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Kyle Stowers. Inside, and it's 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman, Matt McLain.
The Reds up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there. Oh-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And that one is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Payoff pitch. Hard hit left side. Throw to first is in time.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
2 outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's off the plate.
In the air to left center. Scott in and to his right, and that is that. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Graham Ashcraft taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's bad. And wow, that one is way out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Hey!
Inside, almost got him. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball 2.
On the ground, right side. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Victor Scott.
Victor Scott will hit next. 1 for 3.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a bunt towards third. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Hey!
Scott leads off first with 2 down to the inning. They're down to their final strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Fights it off. He'll see another. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
The Reds leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. On a line, and he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take game 1 of the series on the road.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Hop in, ride out, like this, right the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, slaps up, puts on, in the wind, to the grill, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project houses. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Move the folks out there 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on islands. Over there used to be the Westside Club. Every night packed with the Westside Cubs. Westside players and the Westside thugs, showing Westside love to the Westside Blues.